Welcome back to stream. Is monitor working okay? Multi-stream. There we go. Hello guys. So, today again a quick chess stream, digitalizing some more chess games, and I hope some inputs from you guys as well. So, I'm gonna take a look at more games that I wanna have analyzed. This was like some of these are like a little bit strange because they're not that great. Sometimes they just lead to strange combinations that just lose the game on the spot. I mean, this one is such a stupid one. Queen d5 wins on the spot. Hmm. Strange. This one annoys me a little bit, to be honest. I shouldn't have lost. I mean, I shouldn't have drawn this. This was a cheap one as well. This could even get into my opening trap repertoire. Yeah. Let's take a look at that one. Because I think this one was like... with black orientation. Okay, so let's take a look at it. My opponent c4 basically blundered a piece in the opening, which I think is very interesting, but you also need to be very careful when preparing openings that something like that doesn't happen. Of course, I hoped... oh, I wanted to go into a Grunfeld. d4? That's me. Oh no, I didn't... This is a little bit strange. Yeah, this is just a dubious move. I somehow mixed up the opening. I was like, okay, d4, and then something like this, and now you get a Grunfeld where you can take, and this is standard Grunfeld. But of course, he doesn't have to first play knight f3. He just has this option of just. This is not a good move. A little bit strange. It's not that terrible. Doesn't lose on the spot, but it's not good. You just need to play g6 first. Wait for the knight to go here. But this was one of the first classical games that I played. So obviously, maybe I just got him out of opening preparation as well. It should be interesting though, because I played d5. He took. Yeah, he took. It's just correct. He takes d5. I have to recapture now. I recaptured with the knight. Queen captures, just walks into the knight here, I think so. Knight captures. The engine just wants to play c5 as best. Or c6, gambiting a pawn. Which I think is interesting, but knight takes. With e4, knight f6. Knight c3. Yeah, the normal development. Knight c3, e5. Yeah, okay. This was a little bit tricky. If you take here, queen takes, king takes, knight g4 threatens a fork, and threatens this pawn, so basically... Interesting, the engine wants to go here. But... are you really gonna play this? Like, yeah, okay. Now you have a check and then maybe rook here. I'm not sure. I liked the move. Was it a good one? Yeah, e5 is the correct way to approach this. And then he... I think this is also interesting. But But he didn't take. He played bishop b5 check. I think just loses on the spot. Maybe I'm gonna put this in as dubious. Because now obviously c6. Make main line c6. Yeah. Now d takes c5. Okay, this is now correct. Queen takes queen. Yeah, now, yeah. King takes was played, which loses the... King takes, interestingly enough, loses the game on the spot. Which I think is a little bit strange, but it's understandable because the knight defends this and the king now. So you basically now this is attack, this is attack. Not sure how I would recapture knight takes c4. But now you can save the bishop. And yes, the knight is a little bit strange, and black is better to check castles, bring up bishop, but king takes just loses the game, I think, on the spot. Knight g4. Not that difficult to see here. He played king e2 now. But now this hangs. Knight takes b5, and now we have knight a6. Defending against the fork, and I'm just up a piece. That's for 2 pawns, but these 2 pawns. For a bishop. Which is no way near compensation because I'm just gonna castle. And then there's nothing, I think. Knight a6, bishop f4. Yeah, he tries to hold on to the pawn at least. Bishop c5. Development. Knight h3. Trying to, yeah, okay, this was attacked. Bishop e6. Yeah, development. Knight d6 check. Bishop takes d6, he takes. Looks a little bit nasty because he's got a nice pass pawn. But just knight f6 back. Takes the pawn. And controls this square even more, and the king can easily go here and then bring the rooks into the game, and that's GG, I think. He takes knight f6, knight g5. Yeah, going after the bishop. Knight e5. Knight takes e6. He trades off. I mean, this is not a good move, but what else is there? Yeah, free. Looks a little bit better, but I understand why he took. But I can take with knight now. Yeah. I have very nice knights here against this bishop. He's got 2 pawns for the piece, but yeah, the engine approves. This is lost. So king e3. He brings his king closer. Knight g4 check. King f3. And now, well, another very nice tactical idea. The king needs to protect the bishop and the pawn, so I can just take you, attack the rook, and this is also attacked. So, yeah. King takes f2, knight takes f4. So king took, and here I took. So I won back one of the pawns with this tactical idea. And he also needs to be very careful of bringing the rooks into the game because of the fork. So I think it's a little bit. Yeah, the game was basically lost on move 8, interestingly enough. But now I basically just try to exchange everything. Not that interesting of a of a game. Rook d1. Okay, h d1. King d7. Blocking the pawn. Don't allow any compensation. g3. Kicks the knight. Knight g6. Tries to come in here. Good move, I think. Blockades the other pawn. Rook d5. Mm-hmm. Rook ac8. And now I try to exchange rooks. Rook 1 e1. f6. Yeah, I don't want him to push here. I don't want to allow any compensation. h4. Hello, Cole Howard. How are you doing? Yeah, of course we can play a game. Um, what's your name on Lichess or chess.com? What do you want to play? h4 rook c2 track. Yeah, now I win the pawn. Rook e1. Okay, c8. Mm-hmm. You can immediately exchange, or you can first wait a little bit. Both of which work perfectly fine, I think. So, Cole Howard, do you want to play? Mm. Okay, c8. King e3. Yeah, he wants to not exchange, I think. King e3. Rook takes e2 check. He takes e2. Rook comes in here. 1-0. 0-1. I think this is it's not really an opening. It's a little bit of an opening session because this game was just lost on. This was an opening mistake for me. I don't like this. d5. Is this even a Queen's Gambit declined Marshall defense? Normally, if you want to play Queen's Gambit declined, you play like this, but a little bit strange. So let's forget about that game. I just quickly wanted to show it. So again, black. Okay, nice. Let's analyze this one. Oh, I didn't even read. He played this against me last time already. I was like, this week I played him, and I was like, okay, he probably opens e4. But even last year he opened with d4 and people never change. Knight f6, d4. Oh, I played e5 here. The Budapest Gambit. Okay, so in order not to go into a Grunfeld, we can also have a Budapest for once. Interesting. Yep, definitely interesting. So, how did he react to this? I think this is always like you can definitely surprise your opponents with the Budapest Gambit at some point. E5. Interesting, knight f3. This is not a good move. You need to take here, I think. Yeah. Knight c6 is something the engine doesn't really approve of. Big taking is definitely the best move. Because now I can take. He takes d4. Ah, he didn't play this. He played this, which is even worse, I think. Knight f3. Yeah, you need to take the pawn. Knight f3. Allows e4. Oh, I didn't see that in the game. I took, which is okay, but this is even stronger. Knight fd2. c6, and now you have center, which is interesting, I think. But I think taking is alright. This happened in a couple of Grandmaster games. e4 led to a lot of white wins, actually, if you take a look at the statistics. A little bit strange, but okay. E takes d4, now knight takes, which is correct. c4, c5 immediately kicking the knight. b5. Should have allowed this maneuver, sort of. The c5 is not that great of a move, actually. Interesting. He played knight f3 back, which is also, there are a lot of dubious moves. This is what the engine would have liked. But... And after this, maybe you can go back. This is probably weak at some point, but I would just play like this. I don't think that's that terrible. Knight f3 back. Knight 6. The development. Is it time for the... Yeah, it would have been time for this. Strike in the center. Yeah, I was a little bit hesitant. I don't know. A lot of inaccuracies here. Not the most terrible moves, but just not great ones. Immediately striking the center. Now you have time. And if he pins you, I mean, you can always go forward. I mean, supported by the knight. Go here, castle. Yeah, knight c6. I realized the first couple of games, classical games, were a lot of opening inaccuracies. I mean, but now again, I don't think with like with this structure that I'm actually worse. But engine disagrees. Engine says white is better. Bishop e7, normal development. 95. He tries to force the issue here. I should have played d6 and get my bishop, but oh, castle. Let my bishop be traded. Interesting. Knight takes is not a good move. Because now c takes. Knight b4. Which is a blunder. Knight d4 is better. But that just loses a that just loses a pawn. So I played knight b4, which is according to the engine +5, so I'm completely lost here. Which I think is interesting because it looks very natural. But yeah, where are the squares for the knight? A3 is correct. 96, 96. D6. He played E4, which is also a blunder. Interesting. D6 is strong. Bishop F6 looks very natural. E4. The engine says winning. I don't really know where this comes from, honestly. So, I still, even after all this, I don't see the problem here. Am I being stupid? Hmm. The upper pawn, but the engine is winning. I mean, of course D6 looks very nice, but I don't know. E4. Now G6 from black, and I think I'm alright here. This is a little bit strange, but maybe there are ideas. Now he gives a check, bishop b5, check, bishop d7. Bishop takes d7, check, queen takes. Now he just traded the light square bishop, which, yes, is not the best piece in his camp. My pawns are here. Understandable. Castle, castles. Bishop d2. Yeah. But now I bring my knight back, no? Well, maybe the knight isn't that bad here. It supports these ideas so that the pawn can recapture, maybe to prevent b4 pushes. Not so sure. Well, my voice is a little bit cracky at the moment. Yeah, this is alright looking here. Rook b1. Prophylactically trying to now push. Rook fe8. Rook e1. Okay, let's see what he's doing. This is definitely all okay. So, okay, rook e1. Knight c7. Yeah, now I move the knight. b4 is also interesting, yeah. With the idea before, if he pushes, I go away, I mean. But it's also understandable, trying to now push and bring the knight back to... Maybe there are even some tactics at some point. I don't know. Queen c2. Yeah, develops the queen, normal move queen g4. Now I tried to maybe put some attacking ideas. I don't know what I was thinking. h3, he asks me a question. Queen g6. a4. A little bit slow. Queen b3. Engine suggestion. Queen b3. Yeah. b6. And the knight covers these squares, the pawn chain is nice. I mean, yeah, the engine wants to go after the pawn, but this holds somehow. a4 is a little bit slow. Knight takes c5. Ah, because of the pin. Queen b3. Holds the draw though, I think. Just attacking the knight. Knight b6. Hello? Hello? Okay, so it takes b7. Nope. Nope, that was not played. Queen takes b7, knight e5. Yeah, I was kind of in an attacking mood. Now this is a threat, because the pawn can't capture, and if he takes, maybe there are some ideas. Maybe the rook come? No, the rook can't. Yeah. Knight takes, bishop takes. I thought this was maybe scary. Trading the bishop, maybe bring the rook here, I don't know. It is equal. It is equal. 25. Rook a b8. Yeah, bring the rook. Also attacking the pawn. Bishop c3. Yeah, now he forces an exchange of bishops. Queen f3. Ah, okay. I want him to take. Bishop takes c5. Rook takes. Attacking the queen. I still wanted to attack somehow. I was like, maybe this pawn is gonna fall, but I mean, this is just drawn. This is just drawn. Rook takes, queen c6. He played very precise, I mean. Taking a look at the pawn. Queen e6. Maybe this is the idea? I can't tell after. This was played a year ago. Rook bd1. Yeah. Queen c6. He plays f1. Which is okay. Rook h5. Rook cd1. Or rook ed1. What would have been stronger here? So queen c7. Going after the pawn and the rook. Simple double attack, I think. Rook f8 just blunders the pawn. Yeah, and the pawn is gonna walk. I mean, yeah. Rook e1. Queen b3. Yeah, now at least I align again. Not that difficult of a position, but it's very drawish. Queen takes d6. Now I sacrifice the pawn. Queen e3 check. King h2. Wait. Yeah, rook takes h3 check. This is what I saw now. This is the most, yeah, the best way to hold the draw. G takes is fast, and now I played queen f2 check. Queen e2 was also possible, but this is a little bit more straightforward, I think. Queen f2 check, king h1. Only moves queen f3 check. King g1. Queen g3 check. King f1. Queen f3 check. King e1. Queen here check. Yep. Drawn. So, a nice rook sacrifice, I think. Drawing the game here in this position. I mean, it looked pretty bad here. So I tried to go for this. I spotted the rook sacrifice before, but this check is important, by the way. What happens if you go here? Q1. Oh, okay. Going after the pawn. So, yeah. I mean, well, maybe not the most spectacular ending, but I think a nice rook sacrifice that saves the game on the spot. So. I also think this one is interesting. This time white. What did I play? Ooh, I opened with e4 once. Interesting enough. Okay, e4, e5, knight f3, d6. He always goes into this pivot or defense thing. D6, bishop c5, 4. I mean, d4 is immediately also possible, but I think developing a piece just c4, bishop g4. Let's see. Standard development, I mean. c6. The move I don't really understand. I mean, this is much more logical, but this is even more logical. c6. This has been played in this position. Maybe he knew theory. Maybe this is just c63. Normal moves. White is already better developed, as you see. This is why the engine slightly prefers white here. There are always some tactical ideas like going here or taking here. Now I think taking here is possible. Wait. Wait, I need to calculate now. Taking? Oh, wait. In this position. Taking here. Bishop takes d1. Check. Ah, the pawn covers this square. Okay, now I see. If you do something silly here, then this works. Huh. Okay, okay. I was already seeing ghosts. d3, fifth move. h6. h6. I mean, yes, this is all just a lot of pawn moves. You know what I normally think of pawn moves in the opening. This is just a silly move. I don't know what it. There were no threats in the position, which is, yeah, it's just. Oh. h3 now asking a question. This is correct. Bishop takes f3, queen takes f3. Yeah, now you see 3 pieces, nothing developed here. And there's a checkmate threat. Queen f6. Queen g4. They're trying to come in here. Do some nasty stuff. 97. Castles. h5. Now kicking the queen, okay. Queen e2. Maybe this would have been a little bit stronger. But I want to play this anyway, so. Queen e2, knight e7. And this, according to engine, loses the game on the spot. Because I prefer a 4 logical move. Yeah, now d5. Bishop d3. This is what the engine wants to play. I just took here. I think it's also completely fine. He takes. Bishop takes. Not knight takes. Well, bishop takes is a little bit more concrete, and the knight comes in here with tempo on the queen. So I think this is already a little bit. Yeah, bishop takes, knight takes, knight takes. Taking the queen, queen d6. Oh. Queen d6. This is not a good move. The knight is a strong knight. Don't think you need to move it. Oh. Maybe you do. I don't think so. I think this is alright. 93. We have long castles. I'm up a pawn now. But now probably knight c4. Yeah. Knight c4, queen c5 check. Bishop b4. Bishop b. e3. Bishop e3. Taking the queen. Queen b5. Rook a e1. He takes f4. Bishop takes f4. Bishop c5 check. d4 just sacrifices a piece, no? King h1. The engine actually likes king h1. Oh. Knight f6. Queen e5. Yeah, now there are problems. Queen c6. b8 check. King d7. My notation is just absolutely ridiculous sometimes. Well, e5 check. Resignation. Yeah, if it goes here. Check. And that probably checkmate, I think. Oh. Resignation. An interesting game, but it just shows like development is so important. You can't just stop and do nothing, you need to develop. Don't play too many pawn moves in the beginning, in the opening. So, is there a game that I haven't analyzed yet that I still think is important and interesting? Yeah, not really. I mean, you can always play more, but let's play a game, shall we? Only chess, great game. What should we do? Oh, I want to try a trap, though. Going to a Spanish game, maybe? Yep. If we play something like this, then I go here. It takes. Not sure if this is theory. If he takes here, I take here, attack this. I don't like Spanish, though. It's like a really low pass. It's a little bit dodgy, I think, but... Nice idea. Still don't think this is 100% correct what he did, but this is like a weakness now, but I can always, yeah, go here. This is now hanging. But rook just comes here. Ah, no. Oh, this is hanging and this. Oh. Interesting. Spanish is just for me personally too much theory. I mean, too much different like kind of theory where you are like, where it's difficult, I think. It's not, I mean, not like Grunfeld where it's like standard. Or maybe I'm just not familiar with like Spanish game theory, but yeah. Taking the queen. There are some ideas like this now, but if he moves, then probably this. Hmm. Oh. What happens if this? I think first of all I just exchange this knight. Take the pawn. If bishop takes, then queen takes, and I queen trade, and I'm up 2 pawns in the endgame. Should be a little bit strange, but yeah. Open the bishop. I can now develop the bishop like that. Or maybe like that. Depends. Now this is a threat. This is also attacked, but it's defended reasonably well, I think. So now I go for this, exchange one piece. And then I'm not up material, I think, but still okay, I think. Attacks the hook. I think I just exchange. Now how do I trade off pieces best? I think just like this. Changing the rooks. Not sure how he wants to get counterplay, but if he exchanges rooks, he has back rank issues and therefore he can't. Yep. Still back rank issues, so he can't take pawn. If he takes pawn, just checkmate. So he can't really take pawn. What do I do against this? I can't stop that. Can I attack the rook? But the rook is just gonna attack me. I have a way of queen trading because I give a check and then I go here. Then I can queen trade. Knight comes in here, which is a little bit nasty, but yeah, you can't win. You can't always win. Knight goes here and then. Well. Ooh, knight goes there. Which is also interesting. Taking the pawn. I think first of all I just defend the pawn. Maybe then I push pawn. I'm up 2 pawns, so it's not... yes. Taking the pawn. Now he comes back. Takes the bishop. Which is okay. I solidify the bishop. Which is a little bit strangely placed, but... yeah, this is fine, I think. I could just give a check and then he has to go back. Then I slowly approach with king. Yep. Don't walk into any checks. Maybe this is an idea, just push the pawns. I mean, I have 2 pawns advantage, so maybe these 2 pawns need to just roll. I'm not so sure though. Yeah, now he comes here, I mean. Solidifying the knight. Interesting. I don't want to create too much weakness, like too many weaknesses by playing it like that, but afterwards the rook can come in here. Yeah, this is okay, I think. Give a check. But now I have to play this in order not to, check, take back, because otherwise if it takes, then takes, and the pawn is hanging. So, yep. Maybe this is just the idea. I at some point need to. When knights are so tricky, they always come into your position. So yeah. I go here. This is a threat now. I'm having a little bit of trouble converting this, honestly. I think the kick is now correct. And then this is next. If he takes, these are just too many pawns, I think. Difficult to evaluate this, but the other knight might come in here. Well, first question is, do I first stop this, or do I actually catch? I think I just push. If he doesn't take, I can push him further. Or I can take here. I'm not so sure about this strong, actually. Yeah, he resigns. Strange game, I think. I always think that, yep. You can still go into Grunfeld? Oh, what opening is this? I already don't like this because of the badly placed bishop here. Yeah, okay, but Yeah, of course you can play like that. But now this is like... Is he trying to film cat or something? Huh. There's some issues like this. Which seems to lose a bishop, but then captures, and then... The knight was not here, they're receiving checkmate threat. Huh. Hello, hello. uh-huh. They're of course checking ideas, but nothing concrete, I mean. If I check king here, and then... Now this is a threat at least. Open some lines. But the bishop is very nasty here. Hmm. Activity is a little bit better for me because this rook doesn't participate, but I'm just down a piece, and it's not really dangerous because you can always, like this, defend the threats quite well. There's this. Can also triple here. I come in here, but it looks more dangerous than it actually is. Ooh, now here. Yeah, this is checkmate threat. I can't defend against. Ah, okay. Yep. Now I also know about this one. Yeah, it was a bad opening idea for me. Do you want not to play against me? Ah, he wants to play. Okay. Alapin Sicilian. E4 and black is paralyzed. Welcome, Dr. Perry was banned to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. It is, it is a little bit an opening that I don't like to face Sicilian, to be honest, but it's, yeah. Now he has not committed himself for this, so it's basically a sacrifice pawn, but hmm. I don't know what to do here, honestly. I can castle. Now he basically has committed himself to playing it, and therefore because he played d6, he can't take the pawn. Otherwise, it's just a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit GG's, I think. I think this is not possible. I think after knight f6, you might have wanted to go immediately e5. Yeah, this is what I thought as well here. Yeah, you can probably just push, but not sure. Yeah, it looks good. Where's the knight gonna go? Here? It's just gonna get battered and then yeah, but I don't know actually I don't really know theory here, so I was not too comfortable with going into this, and I'm not that great. You see my rating. So. Oh, you don't. I'm 1600 on chess. Also on chess.com. I hardly ever play on chess. So, where have you been banned? That your name is Dr. Perry was banned. What a name. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit. My throat is a little bit. I was in university all day and well, I hardly ever play Alpen, so it's not that. It's not really something that I know what to do. So yeah, I eliminated the go. I was banned for leaving a negative review on a game on Steam. Not familiar with G6 move 2 against Alpine. I think it's just a mistake, to be honest. I have no idea. It's for me hard to argue whether or not huh. I just don't like Sicilian, so I'm a little bit um trying some stuff out, so I'm not that yeah. I mean yeah. This is basically like the main move, isn't it? To go I'm just not sure what to do here. I mean I can attack the knight, but then this is just coming, I think. Or if castles, then I have to. Oh no, I can take him. So. Huh. I can now technically try to overpower this knight, no? Oh, I can go here. Which looks nasty now, all the pins. So, I'm probably gonna win a piece here. Not so sure how he defends against this. This knight is now overpowered. But I can just move. Huh, interesting. Oh no, I can't. Hehe. GG. So, there is that. Okay, winning the queen is also an option. So you're a little bit more familiar with the theory, I guess, so we can take. Wait, what? Oh god, wait. Now I need to think a little bit. Oh, the knight was not pinned longer anymore. So now? Yeah, this is all fun and games, but hmm. Yeah, this loses the rook. Yeah, it's I'm also a little bit tired. Maybe it just takes and then I have this. Yeah. That's why I also play on the chess because I mean that just wins the exchange, doesn't it? Not so sure what you're gonna do against that. If you took the bishop, then I develop, right? And so I save bishop. Yeah, it saves the dark square bishop, yeah. So two pieces for rook. If he just took the bishop, would he be up a piece? Hmm. Yeah, fair. Fair enough. I still have to win this. And he's well, he gets two a rook with two pawns for the but two pieces. Which I think is like an interesting compensation, but oh, now this is a threat. Imbalance gives you chances. Yeah, that's definitely correct. Yeah, what's your rating? Because I normally, in the last couple of months, I hardly played. I hardly played blitz games. It's just a little bit too fast. I played more like classical games and stuff. So big castles, which now not so sure what my plan is, to be honest. There's a lot of pawns here, which is nasty. If I go here, it just pushes the pawns. Huh. Need to play something. Hmm. Now maybe I go in here. But time control. Oh, this. Oh, you don't even see the. You don't see the. I'm a little bit wondering what the best mode for streaming is actually because I think this one is also. Do you see the whole board here? Also, you have a nice time advantage. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is a threat. You can also come in here. So if you save goes here, then I go here. Mm-hmm. Huh. I want to take here, and if he takes, then this is check, but can take the knight. Let's attack the rook. Rook comes here then. Oh. Pawn falls, I think. Hmm. Are there still tactics? Hmm. Not so sure though. I honestly don't know what to do. I just do something. I have no right position, but it's not that correct. Yeah, he just also does something. You see, crazy idea. Too bad it is rated. Yeah, don't give me tips. You can show me afterwards. So, I just think this needs to work. I'm not so sure though. No! I didn't see this, but hmm. White is victorious. What is such? Where are you from, by the way? I play terrible, but yeah, hear you. Ooh, US, nice. I just had a mini presentation about the US today. Very interesting. Yes, you need to push here. Yeah. United States. Now the pawn is protected by tactics. I have a YouTube video on that. Symmetric Alpine stuff, yeah. E4, this blunders a piece. A pawn. But I don't like the Alpine that much. It's not that. And yeah, now you. Yeah, you're correct. Just taking the bishop is better. Maybe change your repertoire a bit. Well, I never play e4 in a serious game, so I never face Sicilian. I just play play e4 and Italian and for and how do you say? Um, I like no, I never play e4. I just play e4 on stream in like quick games to have like I like I like the no, you go into the Evans Gambit. I like that a lot when going into Italian. So this is why I never really play e4 and I don't know the theory too well. If you play Sicilian against me, I'm just a little bit, yeah. I can go into a standard knight off if you want to, but I mean it's a little bit weird. I mean just too much theory, and if you don't know a lot of theory, you're just getting crushed in a knight off. I always play London system and Queen's Gambit. I always open with d4. So I always play d4 in like a serious game. Gusto Limo. Yeah. No, I normally with black I always play Khan, but in the serious game I always play Khan, and with white I always play London or Queen's Gambit. So because I don't like facing Khan and Sicilian, that's why I never play e4. If you go into an Italian game, well, yes, of course. Um, but I don't know that honestly, but because Sicilian canal attack. What was your idea here when you said it's a little bit dubious? F4 says the engine. Yeah, this is not correct, but here? Yeah, I was also thinking of that. I was thinking because if you distract the pawn, you can take here with check and win the rook and open stuff. Yeah, g4 here. Interesting. Yes, you're correct. Huh. Mm-hmm. The idea g5. And he can't pass because there's like multiple threats. So I kind of saw a mating idea here. That's why I sacrificed. I kind of only saw like something like this. Or if he goes here, I saw. Oh, I wanted to take here actually, and then do some checkmating ideas. But he has king e1. Wait, I take. He goes here, and then I take. Rook c1 check. Yeah, he has counterplay. So, sacrifice was not justified, but I also saw some stuff here with like g5, but I didn't see the bishop, so just bishop takes. King takes, and then it looks very scary with the king here, but there is nothing. Okay, so let's play another game. Not so sure if I like the scene. Now you see everything, so I recommended those to Sicilian. Man, I can go into these kinds of variations. For me personally, I just don't think that white is better here. With this, I just think you're better with black, but I'm not sure. I'm like, yeah, but this just loses now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm gonna take a look at things in a second, but first, play. Mm-hmm. I also tend to play too fast in like blitz when I'm up material and everything. Now can I take? Rook comes in here, and then and I take here. Mm-hmm. I think I'm just up 3 pawns. Mhm. I can also go here, check. Mhm. But now, oh, this is just, I think, takes, taking the queen. Well, they are checkmating fast, but I mean, no, knight takes. This is a little bit nasty. Huh. Maybe just this. Firewage, welcome back. How are you doing? I was already thinking you hardly miss any stream. I was like, did Firewage already die? But I was like, what is such? No, I didn't because the knight takes here. Oh, the queen. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Yeah, the queen is hanging. Oh god. Yeah. Hmm. I need to be. Okay, I don't do chat for a second. I'm just gonna play. Please. F4? Come on. Let's be a little bit risky. F4. And then there's this. But I think you're helping me a little bit too much. I think you shouldn't like give the ideas in chat while we're playing, but so Firewatch, where have you been? There's also this. After it was impossible, well, but it's still possible now. I can do. Now I'm thinking which is better. I think this is okay. Well, yes, I know. I'm not blaming you, but I'm still. Yeah, it's still a little bit. You said I made a mistake in the opening already. See, I just don't like this. This is already. The engine likes it, but. Well, you can technically also. Oh no! White Fury is this. Yes, I remember. D6. Then I think the knights tried to come in here, but I think there is H6. I might be confusing theory. Yeah. Knight A3. And there is B5. Yeah, there is these kinds of positions. Knight comes in here. Yeah, I know. I have already taken a look. I mean, I know a lot of theory, but I just don't like the positions that I get. I was confused with it. It was confusing it for the line with D6 included without A6. Yeah, I was also a little bit. I normally just go back. And then, of course, this is just cheese. I mean, do you like with knight of six? Yeah. This just loses a couple of pawns. I don't play any sort of this, hard to say. Yeah, what do you play against Sicilian? The canal variation. What is that? I need to. Yeah, this is GG's. How is the what is the what is Canal Ursulimo? I'm gonna read that in a second. Let's see. Oh wait. This one. The Moscow variation. I know that. How do you come up with the canal? Yeah, I know that. Taking a look at that as well. But then you trade off the a few names for some openings. Okay. Yeah, but I've never heard of canal opening. But yeah, there are, especially in different languages sometimes. And the Solimo is e4 c5. This. Hello. I just hate my mic, but it's too expensive to buy a new one. Like Petrov is also called Russian. Yeah, Russian game. In German it's called Russian Defense. It's not called Petrov. So that's why I know it. So yeah. Sometimes you have different kinds of names. Wait, I'm extremely tired because of my grandma got kicked out of the nursing home and keeping me up all day, and my dogs keep barking all night. Just a nightmare. Oh God. But I wouldn't want to have dogs, but it's nasty that your grandma got kicked out of the nursing home. Yeah, my grandma is also, she's 90 now, and now we are trying to persuade her to go to the nursing home as well, because she lives on the third floor and she has a hard time at some point with, she has a hard time going up there each and every day, so this is why it's a little bit nasty. So I don't like these positions. What is this? There are lines where you don't take the knight on c6, but I prefer the ones where you do trade most of the time because the double pawns are positioned weakless later in the game. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's some kind of London system thing. Yeah, I already see I'm a little bit too tired at the moment. I think this is my last game. So I think I had too much university the last couple of days. The E6 lines, yeah. Yeah, you could play this, I think. This is such a strange move. No one has played this against me before. The bishop's opening. Yeah, okay. Queen comes here. Yeah, but now I basically... Do I have to play this now? Also, idea is this maybe. Mm. Mhm. Now this is trying to trap bishop. Yeah, he doesn't let bishop be trapped. Which is a little bit nasty. Now trying to bring the bishop here. Oh. Mhm. Yeah, you could have gone e6. Yeah, probably correct. Now these are still ideas. Can also bring the knight here now. A nice square for the knight. Now there are also these ideas. Mhm. Ooh, this pawn is hanging the whole time. I could have just taken it with the bishop. Yeah. Now these are ideas. Mhm. I'm not so sure what that does actually, but it weakens the diagonal even more. I think this is a good move now. You can't really protect this pawn anyway. This is defended. I think the position is nice, and now this pawn is just gonna fall. And then I'm gonna solidify with e6. I think it's GG's. Maybe not GG's, but he's gonna have a hard time with this diagonal now. This is also a threat. Now I need to be a little bit careful. Do I just take here? Bishop and then... Yeah, probably. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, now I basically have to go for this, taking the queen, I think. Hmm. He's very resilient, I think. If this, then checkmate, I mean. Mm-hmm. Yeah, quite a few positional problems, but for me it's not that much easier. Huh. I think this is an idea. We're now attacking the queen again. It's just a little bit too slow. Everything. Yeah, it's just there are issues, but he still has threats of like taking. Hmm. King here might be a good idea. If takes, then honestly, I'm not so sure how I defend this. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Hmm. I can triple his pawns if I want to. Hmm. First, I want to remove this knight. Hmm. I'm just so bad. Well, okay, I'm not that bad. I'm just tired. But you know what? Let's just take. Take. Okay, now it's lost. Okay. But that was like a huge struggle. Like, come on. Yeah, okay, queen straight. Just now, like, yeah, I know. He's trading everything, which is like the absolute worst thing you can do, but what are you gonna do? I mean, he's down a piece and 2 pawns, so it's like, it's resignable. Yeah. Yeah, just e6. Knight h6 is also okay according to Engine, but yeah, e6 would have been better. I'm always a little bit confused when it comes to such weird openings. Like, why would you play it like that? Yeah, e6 is correct. f6 would have been best. With an attack on the knight, huh? Easy. Yeah, I know the theme, but who plays the bishop here? Never seen that. Yeah, well, I have never seen anyone go here with the bishop against me Sicilian. They always go into my knight off, basically. Like, which is like reasonable. Why wouldn't you go with the knight off? Yeah. But yeah, this is correct, everything. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken it. Yeah, I should play h6, kicking the... Well, they don't go there for a reason, yeah. h6 just kicking the knight. That's stupid. And now, yeah, now it's a little bit... 55. Why would that be equal? That just loses a piece, no? Oh. Hmm. Okay. Queen takes g5. Yeah, I mean, of course I see it afterwards, but... Yeah, now it's basically... You just trade everything off. Just like... Don't know, but... Especially at least the queen trade. But... Yeah, then... Yep. Okay, let's play one more. But then I'm... Okay, let's play something that I know how to play. Yeah, for once default. No, please, no. Why can't you just play a normal opening like Goonfeld or something? Mm-hmm. I like that how they're always doing this, which is like such a silly move. Of course, it fixes like the pawns, but there are some tricky lines you can play against London. Not really. I mean, I played London myself, and I know theory, and I don't think Black has any tricks. But yeah, you can. I mean, it's always a little bit definition. What is a tricky line? But I don't think Black has any. It's just such a solid opening that I don't think. there are any issues, but maybe you can cause some problems. But I don't know. Try doing second c5. Yeah, yeah. You go second c5, I mean. Not that scary, is it? You think so? I don't know. I think this is reasonable. I don't think this was a good move though. Now I have this. How is he gonna end up with a protected pass pawn? He can break here, but I just take. Hmm. There's something that I missed. Hmm. Do I go here? I can take. But I wanna close it a little bit. But if he closes, then it's okay. If he takes, then I take. Then I go on. Oh, I can't because the bishop is. But I just trade off the bishop draw. Very nice knight here. Weird position. I just hate London as black. Normally I would just offer a draw and like GG's. At some point there's this in order to free up the bishop. But yeah. Well, now idea is just take and then occupy the b file. Trade off everything. Huh. Yeah, but you're in trouble. I don't really see the trouble yet, but okay, if you say so. Must be true. Huh. I think that's okay. I don't really see any problems. Now I trade off stuff and I've got the b file, I mean. Yeah. Yeah, you can probably do this. Huh. Interesting, I didn't see that. Oh, he's gonna triple now. This is why you mean I'm in trouble, but I still have this. Okay, now yeah, now I slowly start to see. I didn't see the tripling. This is what's nasty because if I take, then he comes in here with the rook, or he takes with the pawn, which is even more nasty. But this guy plays really, really well. I mean, gotta be kidding. Now I basically have to take, no? Oh. Oh. I am really a little bit in trouble. But who plays like this? I mean, but I still think it's somehow not like my favorite position of all time, but I mean a lot of stuff has been traded and now I just have this, no? Oh no, the knight is there. So I've got maybe some problems. Hmm. But now there are some ideas like taking, because the pawn is pinned. So I might be able to get some counterplay, attack the pawn. Hmm. The tripling was a nice play. Huh. I didn't calculate with that at all. Not at all. No idea. Maybe he plays just something, but I think this is just winning now. Doesn't that win a pawn? Maybe he has something like that. But I take, he takes, I take. Hmm. Takes. I think he had this. Did he resign? Yeah, okay, that was. I just hate the London system. Yeah, I'm lucky that. Yeah, he just blundered the pawn in the end, but I just hate London system. I mean, see, it's equal. You get this position where I somehow think it's very weird that they play like this and then they block because, well, see, the engine doesn't approve of it. I take g3. Yeah, but you need to take the bishop off the board. Yeah, taking the bishop is still best. Then it's equal, but now, yeah, this is winning. Bishop a6. Ooh, attacking the rook. Oh, the rook is getting trapped. Okay, I see the problem. Now I take the pawn. Or e5, yeah, immediately. I didn't see this maneuver at all, and it wasn't that great according to engine. Yeah, this just blundered the pawn now. What happens if this? Oh, I just forgot in the calculation that I had a rook left. Okay, so it is really the fact that, I mean, I don't think today chess is working. I can't calculate, I'm just too tired. But it was fun nevertheless, finding some new variations that I might implement in the future. So, I guess I'm gonna stop it now for now. Check out my YouTube channel. I hope, Dr. Perry, that you're gonna be back in the future as well. It was very interesting having you here. Maybe we can also play some video games at some point. But it's already late. It's already 6 p.m. So it was a rough day. So I hope you kind of enjoyed the stream, seeing how I always lose or win using opponents' blunders. And yeah, I hope you had a good time. And I'm gonna say bye for now, and check out my Twitch and my YouTube and my Instagram page if you want to stay updated. And once a week, each Saturday, like tomorrow, there's chess game analysis, which I think is very nice.